My name is Silvio Rivabene. I'm a co-general manager for Alinghi Red Bull Racing, and my focus is the technical operation. I was fortunate enough to be with Alinghi on the 33rd America's Cup in Valencia. Prior to that, I was with the Italian team for 2 editions, and so I lived from the outside and the inside the myth of Alinghi back then. Ernesto Bertarelli himself said that he was really enjoying this new class, and he was really interested in getting back into the game, and whether I was keen and available to join. And of course it didn't take me long to say yes. In March 2022, ACE and Team New Zealand announced that they had picked Barcelona as a venue. Obviously, as a European team, Barcelona was excellent news. April 2022, we flew down to Barcelona and start, looking around for a space for a base, because, as a new team, as a Swiss team, we did not have a base on the sea, on the water. So amongst all the other teams, we had this extra need and extra urgency in a way to get organized and get going. We're lucky to find a good temporary solution at the Barcelona Nautic Center, and then we start moving people. Our heritage with Alinghi and Red Bull is extremely competitive, but at the same time we are humble. We try to be low profile as much as we can. So yes, we wanted to test the conditions, but priority number one above all was get the group together. A new team, a bunch of very talented sailors, but with no America's Cup experience, brilliant engineers, brilliant technicians, plus some gray hair from previous America's Cup experience. So in general, a good pedigree of a team, but they never worked together. So it was really the first milestone, and a very big one, to be able to come together under one roof and start operating together and learn each other. Now we feel all like Barcelonians. We have kids in school here, we have families and wives or partners that have found jobs here, so we're really well settled in. We're loving it. It's a great venue for us, a great city to be living in. So we're just looking forward to the next year and then the competition. So it's been really good. One of the first things that we started working on was also to get a training horse. We have very good relationship with Team New Zealand. We had very good exchanges. They were fine to sell us a boat, and that enabled us to start. Our Boat Zero, our first big milestone as a new team, arrived in the Nautic Center in early June and has been sailing for us for the last year here in Barcelona. It was a great moment for the team. Also because it was a bit of the acknowledgement for everyone that came together in a new city, in a new venue, and the first product of that effort was actually our boat splashed and ready to go sailing. That was huge. So she arrived in a very empty shed, very clean and very empty, at the Nautic Center, and then step by step we created, a base, an office, containers, and all our assets, our working tools, yeah. Our race yacht has to be built in the country of the yacht club, so in our case it's Switzerland, and which will be launched sometime next year, and then some development in time for racing in late August. We have to have one AC40 by the rules to take part into the preliminary regattas, and then next year to the Youth and Women America's Cup. We decided to get 2 so that we can create some in-house racing and match racing to train our sailing team and in general the entire support team around them as well. When you start as a newcomer, of course, there is a huge learning curve that we're going through day by day, and it's an ongoing effort, and it's going to be ongoing for the next year, but we're getting there. It's like when you climb the Everest, right? You're looking forward to getting to the top. Although it's a day by day, it's a process, it's not going to be immediate, it's going to take you a while, and you're going to get through many challenges and many hard moments, but we're very much looking forward to it, and we think that the way to the America's Cup the next year, with every 1 year sailing, it will be even more exciting and sparkling compared to this previous year, and so it'll be good. Pretty much a year ago, it was our first actual sailing day. It was some breeze, so we said, okay, let's just go for 10 minutes of sailing. And it was actually exciting and successful. And then very soon we see getting dark on the shore and by the bays. Very quickly the guys reacted and they took down the sails. Moments later, it's, 40, 50 knots gusts and heavy rain and visibility gone to zero and all that. So it became very quickly what we call a tough day at the office. And so the boat was knocked one side and then it came up and then the other side and all that, like on the ring when you are on the ropes and you're not really able to fight back. The guys have been amazing. The sailors on the boat have been amazing in keeping calm. It was remarkable, the seamanship they showed. And I must confess, from the chase boat with the comms, sometimes the communication was not that great in terms of, it seemed like we were at times sort of losing the boat. The prospect of, on day one, losing our most important asset for training, that would have been a catastrophe for the campaign. It came out to be a really strong team-building moment, and we took, I think, the positives out of it. We maybe got hit in the face the previous day, and maybe we went down on our knees, but quickly we stood up again. A week or so later, or 10 days later, we were ready to go again, more aware as what these boats are and more aware of the venue of Barcelona, tighter and closer together as a team. So tough day of the office is the good way to remember it, but it's in those days that then we come up stronger together and ready for the next challenge.